Welcome to Nostalgic Necro, and today in the arena we're asking the question, is Disruptive Stormbrood the missing piece to make Dinos competitive in the current meta? But before we jump in, if you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button, it really does help me out, and also drop a comment. I read and reply to every comment, and I often use your creative ideas as inspiration for future videos. And this video, in fact, is actually inspired by one of you guys. Last week, I dropped a video on Dinos, kind of asking the question, where is this deck? You don't really see it anymore in the ladder as often. And a user by the name of Valkyrie Ruin replied to me with a very long and detailed message with a whole bunch of suggestions and ideas to make the deck better. So last night, I sat down and I started experimenting with some of these ideas. One recommendation was Saheeli's Lattice, 2 mana for an artifact, discard, draw 2, and it crafts with dinosaurs, so pretty synergistic with the deck. Highway Robbery, also 2 mana, discard, draw 2, but you can plot it, so you can actually play it at a later stage in the game when it's more opportune for you, and hopefully get something better into the graveyard. And then the other card was Coiling Rebirth, 5 mana to reanimate a creature, but if you gift a card, you can create a copy of a non-legendary creature that's a 1/1, so you can actually use this to get double triggers off of the Trumpeting Carnosaur. And whilst all these ideas are interesting, and I was playing around and having some success with them, I noticed something that really bothered me. The thing that made me lose almost every game was the most pesky card right now, Authority of Consuls. Man, this card is so irritating, and a lot of decks are playing it, the control decks are playing it, the artifacts decks are playing it, and they are really slow us down because our strategy is to get this Palani Hatchet down that gives all our other dinos haste and swing in for one massive shot of damage, and we can't do that with Authority of Consuls. So I thought to myself, how do we try to get around this? And I had this idea. What about Disruptive Stormbrood? This is a 5 mana for a 3/3. When it enters, destroys 1 artifact or enchantment, so it can take out Authority of Consuls. It can also take out other artifacts that deal with the graveyard, such as Ghost Vacuum and Agatha's Soul Cauldron. And to make space for this, it was very hard for me, and it took me a lot of sort of motivation, but eventually I said, let's try it. I cut out Bitter Triumph, even though this is the perfect card for this deck because it's a discard removal. I said, let's try this. And the key thing with this card is that it's also removal because it's got the other mode, which lets you destroy a creature with power 3 or less, significantly worse, of course, than Bitter Triumph, but the ability to destroy an artifact or an enchantment is a huge upside. That's what we're going to be testing today, and the rest of the deck, I've actually kept it very similar to last week's deck. I've kept Charming Scoundrel. I do think the ability to create treasure tokens is very relevant. Caesar Spoils, another very powerful card that lets us create treasure, bin, and dig. Then for reanimation, Zombify and Rakdos Joins Up. I still think Rakdos Joins Up is better because it's got the ability to give you another way of winning by dealing damage through the death of legendary creatures, which often you can actually control. If 2 Ghaltas come down, for example, you can hit your opponent for like 14 damage. It's very relevant. And then, we've got the usual suspects of dinos that we are all very familiar with. And then another suggestion that Valkyrie Ruin made that I really liked and I kept is I added more surveil lands. So I've got 3 Raucous Theaters and 1 commercial district, 4 surveil lands to sort of dig in the early game and hopefully bin stuff and find stuff that we need. But yeah, that's the idea for today, and I do hope you enjoy it. And as always, I may be the nostalgic necro, but I'm putting that nostalgia aside because I want to find out if Disruptive Stormbrood is the missing piece that lets me do my reanimation thing, because I want to do it, but I can't do it because these people keep playing Authority of Consuls and Ghost Vacuum and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to be finding out in the arena today. Okay, we go first. We have Seize the Spoils. We need a land, and then we're happy. Don't draw a land, we're not happy. Authority of Consuls. Well, we get to test this theory right at the bat. What do we want here? We got black, so we want red. Play Surveil. Another land is good. I guess we have the land with the Caesar Spoils, but it's still good. Then Ghalta. Just go for it. Opponent will almost certainly have a counter, but I don't think we can just sit here and do nothing. I hope it works out. Does work out. Do we play everything down here? I think we can hold some stuff because almost certainly bad things are going to happen to us. Create a treasure token. Okay, well, we get to take out the authority. Let's see how good it is. Fortunately, it doesn't happen before anything. That's kind of sad. In other words, everything already comes in tapped and they gain life. There's no way that we can do that before, which kind of is sad. At least we got rid of that card though. Well, opponent didn't have... Oh, they got split up? Oh my word, that's pretty sad. Oh, we get Rakdos Joins Up. That's cool. Take Ghalta. Really glad I didn't... drop everything down there. Okay, nice. Oof. Okay, this is good-ish. We have dig. It's not the best dig, but it's something. It is something. Cool. Let's go. Machina. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. Oh. Whoops. I didn't realize this. I made a mistake with the land. Whoops. Okay, that's on me. Agatha. Are we just dead now because they can Agatha whatever they want? I guess we were dead, but now with this deck, we do have theoretically a way of killing artifacts if we can just draw it. I think we have to hunt for that. I think we're hunting for the... I don't know the name of that card, but you know which card I'm referring to. So at this point, opponent would be thinking that they've got this game definitely won, and they might be right, but if we do draw the card that we need, we can theoretically do something good here. We're playing another Charming Scoundrel here. Discarding. Man, I hate discarding all these things. They're all just gonna be good for the opponent. No attack. Okay, we haven't found it. We do have 4, so there's a chance. There's a chance. There it is. We need 1 more mana now. Damn. And it's stuck on land. Okay. What is this? Dragon? I think we just do that so they can't counter it in case they have counters. Do we try hold this for a while? I don't think so. We just kill this right now. Sure. Well, if opponent attacks, I'm more than willing to... I'd like opponent to attack. I want to sack this scoundrel. They have another one? Okay, it seems a bit unfair. Well, we'll keep digging here. Oh, we can Rakdos Joins Up. Oh, but they can just tap to get it back. Oh, damn. Well, just holding tight. You're looking for another one. Well, I think that's just bad luck. I mean, if opponent has the thing, there's not much you can do, right? We can try to hardcast stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6. We can almost hardcast this Tyrant. Tiersa. Pretty happy with the attempt we've put in here. I mean, when Agatha comes down, usually you just auto lost the game, but at least now we have a chance of doing something. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Take a huge amount of damage here. Another one of these marauding Makos. Well, then the deck. Got green, green, take black, I guess. Seize the spoils. Guess we ditch Rakdos Joins Up here. No land. Seize the spoils. Gain. Okay, we get another one of these guys. I think it's just a bit too late though, unfortunately. Just a bit too late. They've kind of just gone a bit too far here. The idea is, yeah, okay, I think we can probably scoop here. They're gonna give this thing... Yeah, they can tap it to get as much mana as they need. We're not gonna have enough time for this, unfortunately. Well, I like the fact that this deck can put up a fight, you know. Opponent played Agatha, usually that would be scoop on the spot, but now we had the ability to try and do something. I kind of like that. I'm going to keep testing the Stormbrood. Opponent cycles. Watch the tower. We just dead here. 7, 10, 11, probably. Yeah, let's just scoop here. I'm not going to be able to come back from this. Okay, in the last game, opponent had 2 Agathas. I think we could have dealt with 1, but 2 was a bit much. We go first. I think we keep this. We got the Carnosaur to bin, hopefully. If they play a creature or anything we can target. Another land. Keep land. Need land. Need land. I think we're looking... It's a good hand against aggro. Because against aggro... control. Not the best hand against control. Oh, it's not control. That's actually pretty good. We are a little bit slow, though. It'd be nice to have something to do this coming turn. Bricks. I have nowhere to discard the Dino. Simulacrum. Well, maybe the Carnosaur can get a hit and we can... Oh, of course they have Unified Battlefront. They always have Unified Battlefront. On turn 4 with Synth on turn 3, of course. Okay, that's actually a good hit for us, relatively speaking. Takes the bricks. Can actually kill this thing as well. That's pretty good. Then the deck. What do we want here? Well, it's going to have to be pretty good. We do hit it. I think we take the synth, right? I mean, as irritating as the Consuls is, against this deck, synth is more important. See if this idea can work. I really like the idea of having some way of dealing with these irritating cards. Okay, that's not too bad now. Perilous Snare, frustrating. Still in the game. Drop another Trumpeting Carnosaur. What do we hit? Yeah, you'll gain your life, but we're going to hit Hatcher. Everything gains haste, but it doesn't matter. I guess I should have played it before, because now I can't get a dinosaur egg. Forgot about that. Okay, opponent has 4 lands. Sawblade. Pretty good, because now we don't get a 3/3. Another Sawblade to take out Stormbrood. Seize the spoils. I like this. Ditch you, so we can have... what do we actually ditch here? Yeah, we're never hard casting this, so let's rather ditch this. The other one we can hard cast. Okay, that's good. Dinosaur. Do we seize the spoils and drop a Tyrant? I think so. Oh man, this is so good. Oof, this is so good. Let's see how bad this turn is, but theoretically we can take out 2 artifacts. Or we can drop a Tyrant. Land. 2 cards in hand here. We can kill this Perilous Snare, get back our Trumpeting Carnosaur. Okay, that's fine. Man, if we didn't kill this synth, we'd just be dead now, right? But it's got another synth. They don't know that we got the answer for their synth. We got all the answers, baby. Okay, Enigma Jewel. I think we'll just make this dragon. I know they don't pay counters, but still. Kill you. When it's on top deck mode, do we go for... do we just kill this and get the last value from our dino? It's a bit risky. I think it's worth it. It kind of puts him on a 2-turn clock almost. I think it's worth it. Like, unless they hit something insane with this top deck, we should be okay. Let's see what we hit here. Charm Scoundrel, sure. Let's go for max damage here. Okay, let's see how good this hit for the opponent is. They do have this Vault. Repurposing Bay, wow. That's a really good hit. Might be just a bit too slow. Let's see, I might regret having used this Disruptive Stormbrood. I think we are looking good here though. They're going to Repurposing Bay and do what? Probably another synth. They go for a snare, taking the Carnosaur. Man, they're really on the back foot, right? They stun. What does it do? Stun or taps? They stun the other Carnosaur. They land. I think we're just going for more pressure. I know they gain life every time, but at some point... Oh man. Don't like hitting these charmed scoundrels. Create a Wicca. Okay. See how good this hit can be for the opponent now. Look at this army. I mean, I know two of it's just like these eggs, but they do have this. They can dig very deep. Repurposing Bay. What do they find? They get a synth. 2 to the bottom. They can do what now? Play another 3 mana card. Create a big creature, but we have a tremendous attack next turn. I always find between the choice of a Trumpeting Carnosaur and a Tyrant, I just go for the Carnosaur because it's like the surprise factor of what you might hit just feels so good. Fire Crystal. Opponent can look 5 deep. Okay, man, I tell you what, these Disruptive Stormbroods are proving their worth here. This is good. Got Ghalta to bin. Charming Scoundrel to dig and create treasure tokens. I think I like this. Let's see what we're up against here. Xander's a big diamond. We're a little diamond. I just think we want... What do we want here? Got black, red, probably more red. We'll start with a discard, right? Up to hit more creatures. That's not a creature. Next turn we can seize the spoils and maybe hit a creature. The bat. Bat I do not like. We do have answers for the bat. I think that's okay. What do we ditch? The Charmed Scoundrel? Charming Scoundrel? Not an ideal hit by any stretch of the imagination. It's a lot better than this. Surveil? Man, we love Ghalta today, don't we? Start with a Surveil here. Disruptive Stormbrood kills the bat. I like it. Ditch a Ghalta. They are blue. I would like to see them tap out. Very much so. We can play a little bit slow here. Trumpeting Carnosaur, I like that. Okay, I think we're going to plan to kill the bat at the end of turn. And then hopefully they counter that and then we can zombify, something like that. Maybe they drop Enduring Curiosity here? What are they doing? Nothing. Why couldn't I... Oh, this is sorcery speed? I didn't realize that. This is sorcery. Okay, well let's try it. Get it back. Opponent now knows about it. Let's try it anyways. They probably have the counter, but we have another hit at it next turn. I think it's okay. I'd rather use that because they don't know about the Zombify. Phantom Interference creating a 2/2. Okay. So we can hardcast the Carnosaur. We just go for this. Let's try for this. See if we can get another counter out their hand, because I feel like they must have counters. Okay, no counter. It's pretty good. Hopefully we can... That puts Drowner. That is fine. I really would like them to tap out. So it seems like a more mid-range deck. It's not control. A block. Down to 11 here. Spend 2 mana to shuffle. 4 cards in hand. They kill a 3/3. We just go for this. What does this do? Counter target spell and its controller pays 2. So we can pay 2 here, right? Because it's 4 and we got 2. Let's try it. Ghalta. If they don't have a hard counter here. They don't have a hard counter. That's pretty good. I think we will discard and draw. Get this into the bin. Seize the spoils, sure. Rakdos Joins Up, it's pretty cool. Do this. We will create a treasure, I suppose. Attack with our charming scoundrels. Didn't need to attack with dinos. The egg, I always forget to not attack with the egg. Flatfoot's Drowner. Taps the Ghalta. See what opponent's got up their sleeve here. Kaito, okay, but they don't ninjutsu it in.
Bet you didn't expect to see me here.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Take a break, will ya?
Okay. Oh, it's certainly under pressure here. I thought we were in a good position, but I'm not so sure anymore. We can... Ooh, that's so good. We can... Oh boy, hold on. We can Rakdos Joins Up. Oh, we can Rakdos Joins Up and just deal them 12 damage because we can get back Ghalta. If they don't have a counter for this, but I think that's right. Get Ghalta. Keep. Yeah, okay. Oof! And then we could have like dropped the Gishat as well to deal massive damage. I don't love this hand at all. But is it mullable? I think it's probably a mull, but I'm just don't have it in me to mull this hand. But I think it is a mull because if you're reanimating this, you're pretty screwed, right? Like, it's not good enough. Okay, that's better. So we have to discard Ghalta. Get another Ghalta here. See how bad this is. Do they have the Agatha? They often have it. They always have it. Okay, they don't have it right now. Well, we're doing nothing but hoping. We're just sitting here praying basically that they don't have a way of getting rid of the Ghalta in the graveyard, or having a counter, I was gonna say. But they don't have a counter, it's good. Tax. We bother blocking. Okay. Zombify. Ghalta. Is this just lethal in one go? 1, 2. There's no point of dropping another Ghalta, is there? I guess it's better to have it in the bin because we're never hard casting it. Zombify. Charm Scoundrel. Okay, burn scoops. Okay, we go first. I guess we can bin the Carnosaur so we keep this hand and we have this removal. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. We don't have red. Okay, maybe this wasn't a good keep. Let's see what we're up against here. Black. Okay, that's really good for us. Gives us something to do. Black again. Dinosaur. We would love for them to drop a bat or something we can kill right now. Annex. Can't kill the Annex. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna say if we can get this down, we can kill the Annex, but we are... What are we actually doing here? Are we creating a treasure? Didn't think this far ahead. We'll just discard the Gishath. Wait. I didn't think... Wait. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we get a tapped land at least. 5 mana we need for the Rakdos. Okay. See what happens this turn. Opponent's gonna hold up removal for the Gishath. Tiny Bones the Pickpockets. Down to 15. I feel like we can play a little bit slow here. Let's just kill the Annex. Kind of force him to use removal on this and this, maybe. No attack. I'd rather have had this in the bin, to be honest, because this they can just kill with 1 removal spell. Okay, shoot the Sheriff. No one expects the this Disruptive Stormbrood. I guess that's why they call it Disruptive. No one expects it to come. So next turn our plan is to Trumpeting Carnosaur this Tiny Bones. Okay, they get another Annex down. Oh, we get another Disruptive Stormbrood? Yeah, we'll do that. I think I'm happy to just play slow here. Man, this card is so good. I was like, I can't ditch Bitter Triumph, but I tell you what, this card is just so good. It gives the deck so much versatility. Quasi Reverend, that's fantastic. That means we can Trumpeting Carnosaur it. Opponent has a 3rd Annex, come on. Hang on here. Okay, Fabled Passage is great. Opponent is fully tapped out, wow. I think we take this chance. We can get down this thing, attack, and hit so much stuff. I think it's worth it, right? Oh, I think it's worth it. I think they're tapped out. We have to do this. Maybe I'll regret this, but this is tremendous amount of damage attacking their face here. Like, they have to block it. We're going to get so many Like whatever they do, this has trample, so they're just not... We're gonna probably get such a good hit. Hit opponent for... Oh, and it's got Death Touch, so they die from the Rakdos, actually. Okay. Okay, in the last game... Who do we beat? I forget who we beat, but we beat someone. Okay, we go first. This I think we have to mull. No ability to dig. Not even a surveil land. This is better. Oh, I hate putting away the Stormbrood. We have to put away the Stormbrood though. I mean, obviously if... Oh, okay, I think we have to do that. I might regret that, but let's see what choice we have there. Okay, Surveil, we're looking for an untapped land. Then that. Reanimated Ladder. Green. I wish I had this now. I wish I had the Stormbrood now. Okay, now, see, that's the problem with best of one. You got no clue what you're up against. Next turn, we are seizing the spoils and then hoping to survive. Oh boy, this is scary. Okay. Playing this, seizing the spoils, ditching Gishath, getting a land, getting Rakdos Joins Up. That could be relevant. I mean, getting a big hit with Gishath is pretty good. Let's see if we're just dead though. Hydra. Well, I think we're going for the big attack here. And I think we have to go for Gishath, right? I mean, this can attack and get us theoretically 8 creatures on the field, and we have a blocker. Let's see if it's good enough. What do we find here? Yes, yes, yes. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's ridiculous. Deck is ridiculous. I don't know what to do. What do I discard here? Oh, put any number of creatures down? Yeah, we'll just put this and this down. And we'll keep this one because it's bigger, and then the other one deals them so much damage. It's insane. Deck's ridiculous. Oh, this deck is so ridiculous. Like when it does this pop-off thing, it's just so ridiculous. Oh, I can't stop laughing. Okay, in the last game we went absolutely nuts on the mono green landfall deck. It's pretty crazy when this deck pops off. Okay, opponent goes first. Oh boy. Man, I'm nervous to keep a hand like this. Nothing to do. Ooh, oof. Okay, opponent didn't have anything to do either on turn 1. That's really huge. So let's just think here. We need an extra land. I don't think we can say no. Even though it's surveil land, it's kind of slow. I think we have to keep that. Tifa. Oh boy. So what are we doing here? I think we have to discard. We discard this Trumpeting Carnosaur? Oh boy. Okay. Felt really bad discarding this. It's the only removal we have. Maybe that's the wrong move there, huh? I think it might have been. Maybe we should have tried to kill this Tifa. Block. Prevent as much damage as possible here. Okay, well we're gonna have to have a big hit here with Seize the Spoils. Discarding, I guess, the Fabled Passage. Maybe next time we can hit something good with the Surveil land. I don't think the 6/5 is gonna cut it. Okay, let's see if we're just dead here. Gonna need quite an amazing hit with this Carnosaur to survive. Traveling Chocobo, okay. Not too bad. Oh wow, they hit the Fabled Passage. Get us down to 1. Oh, to 32, sorry. Why did I think it was 1? Okay. Well, I think maybe ditching the Carnosaur was bad there, but they did have the Snakeskin Veil, so maybe it wouldn't really have mattered. We go first. Not the best hits, but I think this is keepable, right? I mean, it's still a decent card. What do we need here? We need... What else? We need black, otherwise we can't do anything. We have a mountain, so I guess we go for black. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we'll discard you. Okay. So now it's all about, can we just survive long enough to do the thing? Because we can theoretically have a 12/12 with haste and these double hatches. It's pretty good. Oh, Caesar Spoils, thank you. Okay, let's see if opponent can just kill us next turn. Otherwise we're okay. We have to ditch. Oh man. I don't think we can win if we ditch this. I think we just have to hope that we draw another land. We don't draw another land. Maybe that was too greedy of me, but I just felt like if we weren't going to win that turn, we were going to probably lose the game. Wow. Okay, I might regret that. Live and learn. Traveling Chocobo, that's good. It's one of their slower cards. Yeah, see, I knew that we were. I didn't think we were going to survive long enough. Guess we can just take this all, and now we just have to hope to draw a land. We don't draw land. Oh man. Ah, that's so rough. Opponent goes first. I think this is keepable. We got the ramp. What do we need here? Red. Charm Scoundrel can ditch the Ghalta. Another Charming Scoundrel. It's pretty good. But puts Drowner? Sure. Ideally, I'd like to have 2 reanimation spells because that's pretty good, I guess. We can kill the Floodpits Drowner. What do we do here? I'm worried that they're going to bring in this Kaito, which is why I want to try kill their Floodpits Drowner with the Disruptive Stormbrood. And then we only have... then we can't reanimate next turn. Okay, I think we're just going to create a treasure token. Let's not be too smart here. Next turn we can do the reanimation if they tap out. And we can block this thing, so they don't have a free attack. They'd have to also kill it, so I guess gives us some protection here. Okay, they've only got 1 mana open. That's good. And they're fully tapped out now. So now I'm pretty comfortable that we can do this. Oh man, okay, that just made our whole life way better. Rakdos Joins Up. I like finishing on a high, you know? Get back Ghalta. Drop you, and you. Our whole hand. Okay, opponent scoops. This deck, when it pops off, it's absolutely hilarious. Welcome back. I put my nostalgia aside because I wanted to find out if Disruptive Stormbrood is the missing piece to make Dinos competitive in the current meta. And look, while that might be somewhat of an exaggerated claim, I have to be honest and say that I really like this card. It was always very useful. In the one game, we took out the Authority of Consuls. In the other game, we took out the Agatha. I know the opponent had a second one to play, but in another day, maybe you win that game. There was another game where we took out the Annex, very useful. Another game against Artifacts, we took out their Synth. Probably would have lost that game if it wasn't for the Stormbrood. So I really like it when a card gives me that sort of flexibility, and I feel like, you know, whenever I draw it, it's like, oh, I'm so happy I've got this card in my hand. That's often the sign that the card is actually working well and, you know, is a good card and a good fit. Now, I went 7-3 with this version of the deck, but I also just have to say that when I was doing the editing, I noticed that I was on the play a lot. I was on the play in every game except for 2. So I think if I was on the draw more, I probably would have lost a lot more games. Just keep that in mind, you know, and temper your expectations. But I can only say that I'm definitely going to keep experimenting this direction and seeing over more games if the idea fits and sticks, or maybe, you know, if I'm missing something. But, you know, obviously, look, losing the Bitter Triumph really hurts. This is a hard removal and it's a discard outlet. And with the Disruptive Stormbrood, we lose a discard outlet and we only have a sort of soft removal. So that really kind of does hurt the game plan. We have the Charming Scoundrel and the Caesar Spoils to discard, but it's often not enough. So the idea I was having is maybe you push number of Trumpeting Carnosaurs up to 4 because you can discard this through the utility ability, and you need as much discard as you can, I think, with this deck. So maybe this goes up to 4 and maybe you cut a Stormbrood or some other dino. I'm not sure which one you cut. The other idea was to push up the number of surveillance even higher, give you a higher chance of, you know, looking at the top card of your library and putting something relevant in the bin. So that's the kind of ideas I'm going to be tweaking with. But if you have an idea, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you might make this deck better. And do you agree? Is the Disruptive Stormbrood the right card, or have I missed something? Let me know. But yeah, that's the gameplay for today, and I do hope you enjoy it. And, you know, if you did, stay tuned and hit that subscribe button, because there's going to be more Nostalgic Necro coming soon.